Dear friends, welcome to my channel. Myself Gaur Bharat Kumar, working as assistant professor in the department of CSC. In today's session, we will discuss about the relational algebra in database management systems. Actually, the different types of relational algebra are already we are covered in the mathematics. Here also we will apply the same process, but here we will consider the some relational tables. Okay, here we will consider the relational models. That means here we will consider the examples as some tables. We will apply the all the relational algebra operations on the above tables. Okay, so now we will start with the small information regarding the relational algebra. Actually, this is here we are applied the procedural query language. At this time definitely we will discuss about what is the difference between procedural query language and non-procedural query language. Coming to the procedural query language, it is the efficiency is very high compared to the non-procedural query language. In the procedural query language, we are applied the iterative loops and recursive calls. Okay, but in the non-procedural language, we are not applied those things. Only the recursive calls are used in the non-procedural query language. Actually, the procedural query language are not suitable for time critical applications. In that situations, we will go for the non-procedural language. Actually, the non-procedural language are suitable for time critical applications. We will discuss some other definitions, some other examples related to procedural query and non-procedural query in the upcoming sessions. Now we will move to the relational algebra. Actually, this is the step-by-step process to obtain the result. Already we know how to write the queries for retrieving the information from the tables. Here just we are applied some relational algebra operations on the relational data model. Okay, coming to the different types of operations. Actually, here we will consider the relational algebra operations are three categories. One is unary relational operations, second one is relational algebra operations from set theory, finally the third one is binary relational operations. Here select, project and rename are under the category of unary relational operations. Union, intersection, difference, Cartesian product are under the category of relational algebra operations from set theory. Finally, join and division are the examples of binary relational operations. Now we will start with the select operation. Actually, that is denoted by sigma. Okay, why we are using the select operation? In which situations we are using the select operation? It selects the tuples that satisfy a given predicate. It is denoted by sigma. Actually, we know some information regarding the select command at the time of SQL. Okay, here it selects the tuples what we want the information. Okay, here we only select those fields. Suppose we want the student names from the students table. In that time definitely we will write select name from students. Okay, suppose we want the age information related to the students table. In that situation we will write select age from students. Here also we are applied the same process but with the help of relational algebra operations. So in that point of view we will use the syntax as sigma p of r. Here what is the meaning of sigma? Here the select operation is denoted by sigma. What is the meaning of P? Here P is used as the propositional logic for suppose we are applied any connectors like AND OR operators like that. Here R is used as the relation. That means here R is helpful for retrieving from which table. Okay, now we will move to the example. Here we will consider one small example. Here we will consider the table as a loan table. In this the fields are branch name, loan number, amount. Okay, here we have four different types of information is available. Perry ride, downtown, Roundel, Periride once again. Okay, here the branch name, loan number, amount information is available. From these information we will retrieve only our aim. Here what is our aim? What is the information related to the Periride branch name? Okay, so in that point of view, at the time of SQL we will write select. Okay, please observe that select star from loan where branch name is equal to Periride. So here the table name is loan, that's why within the parenthesis, that means already we know the syntax sigma p of r. Okay, here r is the relation, that means the table name. Okay, here what is the meaning of p? That means the condition. Here we want the information related to Periride branch name, that's why we will consider the condition as branch name is equal to Periride. Now please observe the output. So here we received the information of whose branch name is Periride. Okay, all the information. Here the select operation displays all the information. Okay, so here what is the meaning of all the information? What is the field of branch name? What is the loan number? What is the amount? Okay, so this is the information about select. Next we will move to the another operation, that is project operation. Okay, here the project operation is denoted by phi. What is the use of project operation? In which situations we are using the project operation? It shows the list of those attributes. Here we will select, we will consider only one type of field only. Okay, so suppose we want the student information, definitely here we will select only student name from the table. Suppose we want the age information, in that situations we will select only the age from the students table. Okay, so the project operation shows the list of those attributes that we wish to appear in the result. Now we will see the example also. So here please observe the syntax. Here we will select A1, A2 and so on AN fields. Okay, so phi A1, A2 and so on AN of, what is the meaning of R here? Table. Okay, here we A1, A2, A3 are the attributes. Please observe the example. Here we will consider the customer table. In this customer table we have the three fields, name, street, city. Okay, here we will, our aim is to display name and city from the customer table. In this situation, suppose we will apply the SQL query, we will write select name comma city from customer. Okay, so here we will select only some fields. Okay, so please observe the output. Here the output is displayed as with the name and city fields from the customer table. This is the use of project operation. Now we will move to the rename operation. Already we know at the time of SQL what is the syntax of rename operation. Here the rename operation is used for to rename the table names. Suppose at the time of initialization we will give one name for the particular table, that is student. Now we will modify the table as student 1. Okay, in that situations we are using the rename operations. At the time of SQL we will simply use the alter command for this point of view. Now we will use the row. What is the notation here? Row of new table name. Okay, here new table name is students 1. What is the old table name? Student. Okay, so this is the syntax. Please observe here. We can use the rename operator to rename student relation to the students 1. That's why we will consider row of student 1 comma student. Actually this is the information about unary relational operations. In the next session we will discuss about relational algebra operations from set theory. The examples are union, intersection, difference, Cartesian product. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you.